Something didn't click in 2025. Lamar Jackson continued to be explosive, unpredictable, the kind of player who changed games. But the results weren't coming. Everyone looked for a big explanation until someone who had already been an MVP decided to take a closer look. And what he found completely changed the conversation. After studying the Baltimore Ravens tape, Kurt Warner arrived at a simple, not obvious, and very revealing answer. When this detail becomes clear, everything that went wrong starts to make sense. And what might happen next becomes even more interesting. When Kurt Warner stopped to analyze Lamar Jackson's tape in 2025, he went straight to the point. There wasn't a major hidden flaw there, no technical collapse, no absurd decisions, no broken mechanics. Lamar didn't seem like that a different player. The mental process remained the same. The game reading was still there. And the talent clearly hadn't disappeared. The Baltimore Ravens offense also didn't undergo a radical transformation. The system was familiar, designed to maximize what the Lamar does best. The plays were being called, the opportunities were appearing. The plan put the Lamar Jackson in situations he had mastered countless times throughout his career. Strictly, nothing screamed a problem. The difference was in the execution, routine plays, those that always kept drives alive, simply weren't being finished. A slightly an inaccurate pass, a slightly delayed time, a run that used to turn into a first down and now ended in a short yard. They weren't scandalous errors, but they were constant enough to change the course of close games. And in the NFL, these details are everything. A lost drive alters the strategy, and interrupted drive changes the reaching of the game. Small accumulated failures create a feeling that the team is always one step behind, even without being broken. That's what marked the 2025 season, not an obvious disaster, but a succession of wasted opportunities. The most interesting point of the analysis is that if the problem was execution and not structure, the road back is much harder than it seems. It's not about rebuilding Lamar, but about recovering the reaching and precision that have always been part of his game. And when a quarterback of this level is so close to just adjusting details, the next season ceases to be a question mark and becomes an expectation. Kurt Warner analysis shows that 2025 was not a technical collapse for Lamar Jackson, but a sequence of details that didn't fit together. Routine plays that always worked simple didn't click, and in the NFL that's notes to turning a good season into a frustrating year. If the problem was execution and not identity, the road back is fine-tuning, not rebuilding. Reaching, precision, and confidence can put Lamar back at the elite level. And now I want to know, do you believe he'll return into MVP level, or do you see a warning sign? Comment below because I want to read your opinion. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.